What is up, guys? It's Mark here. Today it is West Ham Wednesday. Is it? Yeah, West Ham Wednesday, guys. Just want to start off with what everyone's talking at the moment. The big thing about West Ham, Declan Rice. It looks like he has left. The most reliable journalist sources have said he's gone to Arsenal now. Devastated, guys, can't lie. To be honest, I'm happy that we've kept him for this long. The first proper season of West Ham I fully got into was Rice's actual first season at West Ham. So I have seen pretty much all of his Prem appearances and England appearances in his lifetime. I'm kind of sad that he went to Arsenal. To be honest, we don't fully know if it was his choice or not, but say it is his choice that he went to Arsenal. I'm kind of disappointed that it's a London team and their fans and that, but at the end of the day, after watching Moyes' play style, every game I used to think if Rice leaves, fair enough, because this play style is just awful. If I was playing there, I'd want to go as well. So to be fair, I'm happy he stayed this long. Been a great person for the club. Don't know the legend debate. If you want to hear my thoughts on the legend debate, is Rice a West Ham legend? I can do it on another video, but for now, I'm just going to go into the transfer news, because now Rice is gone, we've got all that bank, man. So first of all, also I want to say I missed last Wednesday because I expected Rice to be like this Wednesday, because I've got ball knowledge, so I knew it wouldn't actually happen that week. So I wanted to wait another week so I could do an actual video on it, because there's no point in me doing a video last week saying, oh, Rice looks like he's going, but now it's pretty much confirmed. So that's why I'm doing a video now. Just want to say Moyes still want him out, but because his play style, he ruins players, all that. I'm just going to say the transfers that it looks like it's going to happen, and a lot of these I like these transfers. So let's start off with the one that we're most linked to, Zakaria. I think that's what you say, Dennis Zakaria or Zakaria from Switzerland. He's actually a baller from what the videos I've seen and that. He's played for Chelsea, played for Juventus, big clubs. Now he's back from loan. His stats are pretty good, you know. His average rating in games is about 7.7 or 8. He does get some stinkers as well, but everyone has a bad game at the end of the day. But a lot of the games he's played on this, it looks like his stats are good. He's CDM centre mid, 26, market value 20 mil. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty decent. But obviously, when we've got rid of Rice, we need to get 1 or 2 or 3 just midfielders. Also a bit of news, Soucek. We were rumoured to get rid of Soucek, which I was very happy about, because he's done well for the club and now it's time for him to go. But it does look like Soucek is staying. But sadly, I'm going to go to the next transfer, wardprowse. It looks like we might do a Flynn Downs swap deal with wardprowse. I'm not happy about that, guys. Ward-Prowse, obviously, he's Prem ready. Downs, I feel like if he got game time, he's Prem ready. But Moyes just doesn't really like Downs for some reason. Downs' first few games, he was insane. It's looking like we're going to get a Ward-Prowse swap deal for him for Southampton, and not even a loan. We're actually going to get rid of Downs. Downs literally said West Ham's in his blood, so I don't believe. Well, to be honest, he didn't get game time, so it could be his choice. But it's a bit sad about this one, because Flynn Downs is the future of West Ham. Ward-Prowse, he's good, but that's it. Take away his free kicks, he's just a basic midfielder, isn't he? 40 mil market value. That's disgustingly high for Ward-Prowse. I'd say max 30 mil. I mean, if we need squad depth, get Ward-Prowse in. He's got that link up with Danny Ings as well, but he doesn't excite me as a transfer. But if I heard that we got him today, no Flynn Downs going, we just go for 30 mil, 25 mil, I'd be alright about that, you know. It's looking like it's gonna be a swap deal at the moment. Next player, we've been highlighting with Max Aarons from Norwich. He also plays for England under 21s. He's right back. I think this might be Soufal's replacement. I thought Ben Johnson was going to be the future right back, but because of these links, it's looking like we might get him, Aarons. He's got experience in the Prem, 23, pretty young. Market value 20 mil. He can actually also play left back. I'm not sure. I don't think fullback is the priority at the moment. I think the priority is striker and midfield, maybe a winger as well, and a goalkeeper. Fullback, I think, is, or a centre. We actually need everything. But I feel like fullback we've got pretty heavily depth with, because we just gave Creswell another. I think we gave him another contract. So we've got Emerson, Creswell. Agüe can actually play left back. Ben Johnson can play right back, left back, Sufal right back, Kera can play right back. I feel like we're pretty stacked with the fullbacks. I don't think that's the priority, but if we got him, I'm happy. It's just with Ben Johnson, like I want him to stay. With Aaron's coming, it's more likely Johnson's going to get barely any game time, but Aaron's stats are pretty good. Average rating is like 7.5, which is pretty good. So I'd happily have him. 20 mil if we get him for like 15 mil. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on this one because he's an exciting young Brazilian player. I love Brazilian players. Mateus Franca from Flamengo. He's Brazilian. He's 19. Market value 5 mil. Get him in. Get him in. He's cam, centre forward kind of position. Average rating 7, but he is really young, so he's not had much experience. He just, from the videos I've seen, he looks like a baller, man. I would love it if he joined, but with Moyes' play style, I don't know. I feel like Moyes would ruin him completely, but get him in the team anyway. Love to have as many players as we can, especially if all these, I'm hearing rumours that we're getting rid of so many, like Finals has been linked to Juventus, I think it was. So many players are linked, and it's like, they put up, they said Paqueta's price tag 80 mil, so I don't know why they've even put his price tag up. I don't want him to go. Looks like Emerson wants to leave as well, by the way. He wants to go back to France apparently. It's just looking like a disaster, guys. We need to get players in ASAP. We need to make Rice's leaving. We've not made a loss, we've made a better now without Rice. That's what we need to make it look like. Mateus Franca, I'd love if he came. He's got a groin injury at the moment till July. He's expected to come back, but still 5 mil, that's a bargain. Get him in. He probably won't be 5 mil though. It'll probably be like something ridiculous, like 30 mil or something. But still, Wilfred Gnonto from Italy, played for Leeds, got relegated. He's been linked. I'm not sure about this one. He's got experience. When we've played against him, he's looked sick. His market value 20 mil. If we can get it for like 15, that'd be all right. Not really sure about this one. I mean, if we got him, I'm happy. I feel like wingers, if we got Barnes, I think we're done with wingers, like Barnes, Benrahma, Finals, Bowen, Cornet. But yeah, anyway, this one I'm excited for. I've wanted this guy for a while because he's been insane in the Prem. Zaha's sick. Everyone knows he's sick. He's been a few times in like the top 5, I think it was, like most goals in the Prem. He's actually really good. When I watch Zaha, I think he's insane, and I'd love him at Westham. Even with Moyes, I think he would be good. Still, I want Moyes out, but I think he would be insane, especially if we got Barnes, Zaha, and Bowen. That is lethal. That is actually lethal. Imagine that. The only problem is he's 30, so it doesn't look like we have much time left with him if we got him. But because he is 30, his price might be lower than before. So it's looking like 30 mil market value. Get him for like 25. Actually, 30 is all right for him because he is going to be scoring goals for us. Still leaves we could play him up front with Scamacca, to be fair. But I still think Danny Ings is a good player. I think it's just the Moyes place. It's too defensive for him. I think if we got Zaha, say Antonio moves back to wing or whatever, attack is sorted. Zaha, I think he's played many times with like 2 up front. Him and Antonio, get him in the team right now. But the sad reality is we probably aren't even going to get any of these players I'm talking about. Probably going to get no one. Probably like 1 centre mid or something. But just from my previous experience with West Ham, Zaha could also play left wing. Some seasons he's had 14 goals, 10, 11 goals. That's what we need. He needs a goal scorer. Because Antonio, he can score, but at the end of the day, he's not a striker. But I do have big love for Antonio. But he is like 33. Is he 30? I don't know. Okay. And then the last person, there's many more players we've been linked to, but I'm just going off like the top ones. The last person, alexscott. Okay, so when I first heard about this, I was a bit skeptical because I was like, he's 19. He did get Young Player Award. Market value 20 mil. Plays for Bristol City. No Prem experience. Plays for England. He could play centre mid, cam, CDM, right back, left mid, but mainly midfield. He does, from the things I've seen, he is very technically good. Like, I picture him playing really well with Paqueta. His stats, let's have a look at the stats. His stats are a bit inconsistent, but it is because probably his team, they didn't finish that high. But yeah, he does look like a really good player. I think he'll fit in with Moyes' style, but also just a good player to have. But also at least the thing of Souček and Downs, like what's going to happen with them. Of course, also we're still linked with like Musa, Fofana, Barnes, Ampolina, and Edson Alvarez, but those ones are still carrying on, so they're the main ones that are probably more likely to happen because they've been going on for a long time and talks about them. And now we've got Rice out. I do think something will happen this week with a transfer or like a major like agreement term coming in. So I hope this video has been good. I'm leaving my team I would love to have on the screen here. I'll leave it for like 10 seconds, so I'll just talk a bit more about West Ham this season. To be honest, I think we need a lot of squad depth, especially with Europa League, because last time we were in Europa League, we had not much squad depth. Also with the Prem, we obviously nearly got relegated this season, so we do need to build the squad up bigger and have more quality in it. Also think our team is very old, like Sufal, Creswell, Antonio, Fabianski. I feel like we need to get rid of them maybe this season or next season, but it's looking like it's going to be more next season. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want more content, just let me know what you want. I'll put in the comments. Come on, your wines.